What's the greatest day of your life till now? The day I realized every problem is in my head. That day I felt in a big relief. I went to a hockey game with my dad and caught a puck. On the way home, he let me drive for the first time. So that was a good day. I'd gone through a divorce that left me feeling empty and depressed for a long time. One day I was invited to go to the beach with two close friends. It was a very hot day and there was just something magical about being in the water, floating in the ocean, looking back onto the beach and seeing everyone, feeling the water. I felt for the first time in a long time happiness and peace. That was my turning point, and it felt like this heaviness was lifted off me. It felt like the color had returned to my life. I smiled for the first time in like a year and a half. It was so nice. The day I found a 20 in my old jacket. The day I won second place in a university competition. This may be normal for others, but this is the first time when a larger group of people acknowledged me and my work, so it's special. The day my kid was born. The greatest day was when I graduated. Pure joy. I know I should answer that it was the day my kids were born, but honestly, it's the day I got accepted into university to do my Bachelor of Nursing. I dropped out of high school and honestly never thought I'd ever get into university, so I definitely bawled when I got the email. When I had a day-long road trip with my crush in college and we ended up making love later that night. Today's the greatest day I've ever known. Can't live for tomorrow, tomorrow's much too long. The greatest day of my life was the day I completed my first marathon. A few years prior, I could barely run a mile without feeling winded, but I set a goal to get fit and train for a race. The day I graduated. Tomorrow hopefully. October 3rd, 2023. My wife and I were in Italy celebrating our 15th anniversary. No kids. We were in Florence that day. We spent most of the day visiting the Uffizi and Accademia galleries and seeing some truly amazing works of art. That afternoon we got massages back at the hotel, and afterward had some absolutely transcendental sex. Then we got all dolled up and went to a restaurant where we had one of the best meals I've ever had in my life. And when we got back, pleasantly full and drunk on wine, we fucked in the hot tub on our hotel balcony again. It was just an amazing day from start to finish. A treat for all five senses from start to finish. I met up with my best mate and we swam, played tennis, joked around. It was the most fulfilling day. The day my favorite snack got a surprise limited edition flavor and I stocked up like it was the end of the world. The greatest day was when I traveled abroad for the first time. The day when I gave birth to my son. The day I married my wife. It was utterly magical. The greatest day was when I adopted my dog.